Namaste children. Till now we have learned how to construct a line segment and then measuring and naming angles. Also we learned about special angles and very special angles, right? And also we wrote the test based on all these concepts, and I believe that everyone is clear with all these concepts. Okay, today we are going to start with the next new concept, that is points. What is a point? There is a line and we keep a dot on it and write it as a and b or any variables, right? So this dot we call it as a point, that is the location on the line is called as a point. Okay children, and same way there can be points that do not touch the line. A point can also be here, and let this be B and C. Okay, it is not necessary that a point should always lie on a line. It can be anywhere and mark that location. Okay children, now the next thing we are going to learn here is there is a line and three dots are going to be consecutively, that is continuously it is going to be on a line. Okay, and when there is three dots connected with the same line, we call it as a collinear point. Okay, when three dots are there joined with a line, we call it as a collinear point. Okay, next we know this is a right angle, right? Now the lines that join this right angle, that is this entire lines, we call it as perpendicular line. Okay children, and next one, we know these two, if there are two lines moving in the direction either opposite direction or in the same direction with equal distance between them, we call it as parallel lines. Do you remember this? Okay, these are all the small concepts that we are going to study in this unit. Okay, and next look at this. Here is one single dot and these three lines, that is L1, L2 and L3. These three dots are being intersected. Intersected means all these 3 points, 3 lines meet at this point P. Okay, and this type of lines are called as concurrent lines. Till now I have told you two new names. One is collinear and one is concurrent. Collinear means there will be a line and 3 dots will be there continuously. That is called as a collinear. Okay, and the next new word is concurrent. That is when many lines, not only 3 lines, it can be as many lines as you want. Okay, when many lines meet at a single point, we call it as concurrent lines. Clear children? So based on this only we are going to solve exercise 4.3. Okay, now look at the first question. Observe the diagram and fill in the blanks. First subdivision, A, O, B are dash points. First check and tell me where is A, O and this point is B. Okay, these 3 points are, I told you, if there is a line and 3 points are there continuously, we call it as a collinear point. Very good. So this A, O and B are called as collinear points. And the next one, A, O, C are dash points. A, O and C. Okay, are these 3 continuously placed? The continuously placed line should be on a straight line only. Okay, is this a straight line? No. So what type of points are these? These are non-collinear points. The lines which are not on a straight line, points which are not on a straight line can be called as a non-collinear points. And the next one, A, B, C are dash points. A, B and C. All these 3 points are in different places on this circle, right? So what type of points are there? Are these? These are non-collinear points. Okay. Dash is the point of concurrency. I told you concurrency means many lines meeting at one single point is called as concurrency. Okay. Many lines in the sense more than one. It can be 2, 3, 10, 100, any number of lines meeting at a single point. Okay. Now here which one is the concurrent point? Tell me. Only at, if first you check at A, is there any other line meeting at A? No. And same way at C, only this one point, one line from O is meeting at C. Now look at this point O. The line AB also is touching here, and this line C is also touching this O. So shall we call this point O as the point of concurrency? Yes. Okay. Now look at the second question. Draw any line and mark 3 points that are collinear. Collinear means 3 points that will be continuously placed on a line. Shall we draw it? Draw any line. You are going to draw any line, that is no measurement is needed. So you can draw a simple line and then mark any 3 points. You can keep it anywhere on top of the line. Okay. 1, 2 and third point I am going to keep it here, and then you are going to mark this A, B and C. Okay, this is how you will draw a line and mark collinear points. Okay, now next one. Draw any line and mark any 4 points that are not collinear. Okay, you are going to draw a line and then mark 4 points that are not collinear. 4 points you are going to mark it. It can be either placed on the line or somewhere near or far away from the line also. Okay, I am going to draw it like this. So these are the 4 points, and A, B, C and this will be D. So this is a line with 4 non-collinear points. Okay children, shall we move on to the next one? Now fourth question. Draw any 3 lines to have a point of concurrency. Concurrency means lines that have a single intersection point. Here they are asking you specifically to draw 3 lines. So 1, 2 and 3 lines. Okay, and this point center should be here. Okay, let us name these lines L1, L2 and L3. If you want, you can name it as A, B and C, and the center point either name it as O or P. Okay. Now these are the 3 lines which have a point of concurrency. Now fifth one. Draw any 3 lines that are not concurrent. Find the points of intersection. Okay. First you are going to draw any 3 lines that are not concurrent. You can draw it like this anywhere. Okay. Let this line be L1, this one be L2 and this line is going to be as L3. And they are asking you the points of intersection. My lines, it is touching here. This is one point of intersection. So this is O and this is P. Okay. Now, how many points of intersection am I having? I am having 2 points of intersection. So you have to write it as points of intersection is equal to 2. You can draw in any method. If you are going to draw all the 3 lines without any intersection point also, it is fine. Okay. You have to write the points of intersection as 0. Okay children. Now look at the 6th question. A set of collinear points in the figure are dash. Now look, first you have to check the options. A, B, C. A, B and C. Is this collinear? No. Okay. Next. A, F and C. Is this collinear? Yes, it is on a straight line and it is continuously placed. So this one should be the answer. Let us check C and D also. Okay. Now B, C, D. B is here, C and D is here. Are they collinear? No. A, C, D. A, C and D. This is also not collinear. Okay, so the answer is option B. Okay children. Now look at the 7th one. A set of non-collinear points in the figure are dash. Non-collinear points. Check the options. A, F, C. These are collinear. And then B, F and D. This is also collinear. Next one is E, F and G. This is also collinear. Next A, D and C. Is this collinear? No, it is in 3 different places. So this is the answer. Okay. A point of concurrency in the figure is dash. Okay. They are asking you concurrent point. Now check E. Where is E? Is this a concurrent point? No. Okay, and then F. Is this a concurrent point? Yes, because many lines are passing through this one point of intersection. Okay, children. So this one is called as the point of intersection. E is also having one point of intersection. We can say this AB and this GE is having this intersection point, but only one point is intersecting here, right? So only when many points are intersecting, we call it as a concurrent point. Clear? Now for homework, you will solve the sums that we just tried it out here. That is from question number 1 to 8. Okay, children, if you have any doubts, please ask me. Thank you, children.